Stop now, my child. Listen closely to the quiet stirring within your spirit, that deep hum of knowing that what once brought a measure of comfort now feels hollow. You have felt this, haven't you, my precious one? This unsettledness, this sense that you cannot return to the way things were, is not a burden. It is your spirit quickening, responding to a declaration I made over you before your earthly existence commenced. Understand this clearly. The shadows noticed you long before you understood your own significance. They recognized the singular light I kindled within your very being, and they moved swiftly to obscure it. Every challenge you met, every moment you felt out of place, was never random, my beloved. It was proof of the unique purpose I set for you, a purpose others may never fully grasp. You stand at the convergence of all I have prepared, a sacred exactness to this moment. To hesitate now is to resist the very current I set into motion for you. Remain present, my child, and I will unveil why your past felt so heavy, why your spirit has been so deeply targeted, and what profound power now rests within your grasp. This is not a passing concern. There is a sacred exactness to this period. You are perfectly placed, my child. Proceed now as one who understands I have distinguished them. You are stepping into a sacred domain, and the distinct way I shaped you is not yours to alter. My beloved child, what you bear is vital. It is deeply required. My child, the world around you doesn't need copies. It longs for the singular light I kindled within your very being. That strong, free spirit is meant to shine forth. My precious one, I want to reveal something profound about the path you walk. Those forces that stand against me saw the importance of your existence long before you ever did. They are quick to sense such things. The one who opposes truth doesn't wait for you to understand. It reacts the moment your genuine self is known to me. Before you ever spoke a quiet prayer, before you even began to sense the deeper truths, the darkness had already noticed you. You were observed not for your actions at that time, but for the inherent power I knew you would possess. The enemy recognized the special purpose I set for you long before you became aware of it. This is the reason challenges appeared to seek you out early in your existence. The struggles that felt unfair were not random occurrences. They were deliberate actions taken against you. The darkness moves quickly when it senses something precious is hidden. It aimed to hold you back when you were young, hoping you would never fully step into the person I created you to be. Yet observe, my child, you remain present. That heavy burden you carried in your younger days, the feelings of doubt, the deep loneliness, those were more than just personal feelings. They were spiritual resistance. They sought to quiet your expression before it could be distinctly heard. They sought to hurt your spirit before you learned how to guard it. They worked to dim the light within you before you grasped your true work. But they did not succeed. Every trap they set became a teaching moment for you. You were not weak, you were chosen, and for you they crafted specific plans. And these tests did not stop as you grew older. The closer you came to understanding, the fiercer the struggle became. Each time you saw a truth, doubts would appear. Every moment you stood strong, a bond you relied on would weaken. With every step forward, an invisible power tried to hold you back. But that, my beloved one, wasn't a sign of defeat. It was proof of your significance. The influences observing your lineage, the ingrained mindsets that confined others, they perceived your distinctiveness. They knew that if you ever fully woke up to your real self, their control would collapse. So they moved quickly. They spread falsehoods, encouraged feelings of being unwanted, caused confusion. not to completely destroy you, but to wear down your will. You have moved through hidden battles, inner chaos, times when your spirit felt empty, all because a valuable part of you was being targeted. Yet every hardship you faced only brought this truth into sharper focus. Your reason for being here on earth is not small, my child. It is vital. You are not just shaping your own future. You are a bridge between my spirit and a past that carries hurts. You have borne a greater weight than many, not due to misfortune, but because I have appointed you for a unique undertaking. The burden has felt more profound. The difficult periods appeared more prolonged. The uncertainties felt more ingrained, because the essence woven into your existence causes the shadows to tremble. You are not an individual to be regarded with sympathy, my cherished one. You are someone to be watched. You are a visible testament that thwarts the intentions of the one who resists my purpose. This is why your connections with others often felt unsteady, my child. Why the feeling in a room frequently shifted when you entered. Why some individuals felt an instant aversion to you. It was never truly about you personally. It was a matter of the spirit. You do not vanish among others because you were never intended to simply conform. This is the reality the shadows attempted to obscure from you. That you are not merely present to survive difficulties. You were formed to transcend them. The power you hold is not something you will gain later, my child. It is yours right now. But it only begins to show itself when you agree to use it. The moment you stop looking for approval from others and start standing in the place I have prepared for you, everything changes. You are now facing what once scared you, looking directly at it, my beloved. You are stepping away from the shapes others tried to force upon you. This is why your world feels a bit unsettled right now, why many different forces seem to pull at you. It is because the silent work I have been accomplishing within you is now beginning to manifest. What was silent within you is now finding its expression. The deep questions you carried are becoming a clear path forward, and I am present with you through each instant of this. Now is the moment to stand strong, my child, not out of fear, but from a clear grasp of why you are here. That which was never intended for others to completely understand is now being unveiled. Your perceptions, the words you utter, the way you relate to others, the distinct abilities I invested in you, all are now aligning correctly. You are stepping back into areas where you once felt unsure. And this time you move forward with energy and a deep inner fire. Yes, the darkness saw this coming first, but now, my precious one, you understand. And when a spirit I have chosen truly knows itself, everything shifts. Your words have impact, your requests hold power, your very presence matters. You don't just live, you change the places you inhabit. You do not merely drift through existence, you journey on a course I have illuminated. You don't just affect people, you start new things. My beloved child, you possessed an inherent strength. I was always watching over you. And now that you grasp the special abilities I placed within you, things are beginning to move. You are about to achieve things no one before you in your family line has done. You are about to quiet every deception that prompted you to hide your authentic being. This communication is for all who have become weary from challenges, for those whose distinct qualities brought them hardship, and for those called to speak truth but felt their voice silenced. The moment has arrived for your powerful voice to resonate once more. There exist other individuals I have distinguished, not yet recognized, awaiting their moment of clarity. If these words resonate with you, my child, you are engaged in more than mere hearing. You are an essential element of this holy undertaking I am directing. You have stayed hidden for too long, my beloved one. Now, advance with the power I have granted you. You were not picked just to keep things as they are. You were chosen to bring about change. When a spirit fully embraces the reason I brought it into being, the very ground begins to shake. The world around you feels it. The air itself seems different. Even the unseen influences respond. And whether you realize it or not, my child, merely through your presence, you have been stirring the hidden domains. My child, you shine brightly against the deepening gloom. I placed you here not for simple existence, but for significant transformation. Your time on this earth was never meant for blending in. A fundamental change is happening, not in the world around you, but deep within your very core. This profound shift inside you means you cannot return to your former ways. This specific season holds immense importance. It is a time I have set aside just for you. You sense it, don't you, my beloved one? That internal stirring, that sense of something enduring and crucial drawing near. This is not discomfort. It is your spirit quickening, reacting to a declaration I made over you before your earthly existence commenced. I have declared a distinct reason for your existence. Beyond what your eyes can see, my eternal power is now at work. A sacred summons has gone out, stirring those I have chosen. You are not merely invited to reflect, you are being strongly advanced. This is not a subtle suggestion or a gentle prompting. Your spirit rested for a while, as it needed to, but now it must fully awaken. The period for which I formed you has arrived. The task you once held back from is now yours to begin. The direction you receive is unmistakable. You sense yourself being pulled ahead, not solely in your feelings, but in the fundamental flow of your everyday existence. What once brought you contentment now feels empty, lacking true purpose. What you previously accepted now feels out of place. You find you cannot continue in your old routines. This is because you are different. A profound transformation has occurred within you, my child. You cannot find rest in staying still. My beloved, understand this clearly. To delay now is to resist my purpose. You must not hesitate any longer. Every instant of hesitation steers you from the course I have prepared. This feeling is not fear. It is the strong urge to act swiftly. When I speak, pausing means you will not hear me fully. You are not just asked to think, you are being informed. When I reveal my voice in this manner, it is not for careful thought, but for a significant encounter. The specific time I have set is now aligning with your journey. This marks a sacred interruption in your familiar routine, a convergence of your history and your destiny. And you, my cherished one, are the very place where these paths meet. You asked for my direction, prayed for understanding, desired clarity. Now that you have it, you feel unsettled. You feel urged to release some things. It is a persistent summons. This is because what you truly wished for requires your true self, not the person you show the world. You perceive a profound knowing inside you. You sense something unfolding that your mind does not yet fully comprehend. This is not by chance. This comes directly from me. I quieted your world so I could speak to you now. This message reaches you because I willed it. I observe how you react. Your acceptance will deeply alter your existence. But to turn away, my precious child, will bring outcomes more serious than you can now conceive. This summons echoes not only from beyond, but from your innermost being. You see old routines dissolving. Past effects are weakening. Old boundaries are disappearing. This is not random. I am awakening you, summoning you to a loftier purpose. You cannot stay as you were. Not in your mind, not in your core, not in your emotions. What once helped you will now feel confining. Where you felt secure will now feel hollow in your spirit. This is because I do not uphold what did not originate from me. You are aware of this call because this deep transformation is for you alone. No other will understand exactly what you understand. No other will sense precisely what you sense. This is because your specific purpose is unique. The position I have for you is one of a kind. I do not give these invitations to everyone. I offer these to the individuals I have chosen. The period of comfort has ended. You cannot wish for my presence and avoid challenges. You cannot seek my strength and push against what is happening. I am pressing you to move ahead, not softly but with firm determination. You are being pulled into the central essence of the assignment I have readied, and your quiet response will speak louder than any spoken words. This is that distinct echo. This is that profound inner vibration, and it is intended for you. You have observed the indications, unforeseen challenges, distinct dreams during your rest, an abrupt release of cherished possessions. All these indicate my summons. The path I formed for you is now coming alive, and I am observing if you will step forward. This is your moment to truly see. It is beyond a fleeting emotion. It is an enduring welcome. All, those I have chosen pass through a hidden phase, a time when understanding is difficult, yet all is being formed in silence. You have experienced this, my beloved one. You endured periods when your petitions felt unheard, remained in places where my presence seemed remote, and embraced a quietude so deep it resonated within your innermost being. But no part of that time was accidental. You were being made ready in those silent periods. The time you felt overlooked did not signify my forgetfulness of you, my child. It marked the commencement of something significant. The difficulties you met were not for torment. They were essential parts of the journey I set for you. The lonely periods you went through had a reason. Those experiences cultivated the internal fortitude you hold today. While others chased worldly approval, you sought communion with me in secret. You faced significant trials when no one watched. You felt broken when no one knew. Yet you kept going even without human support. This is how real strength develops in the spirit. You did more than just get through hard times. Those moments changed you permanently for the better. Your feeling of isolation taught you to discern my soft voice. The quiet periods helped you learn to depend on me. Struggles prepared you to have faith in the unseen. Now, as you reflect, the purpose of all your experiences will become evident. You have passed through a period of profound preparation. Each time someone disappointed you, you learned to establish boundaries, my precious child. Each instance things moved slower than you wished. You gained greater understanding. Each time a way was blocked, you learned to find a new direction. What you once believed made you unsuitable now shows your readiness. Many saw your moments of quiet as a sign of hesitation, my child, but I see those times of calm as a deep wellspring of insight. I guard what I am making new. I safeguard what I am revealing. I kept you apart for a season, my beloved child, not because you were broken, but because a significant truth within you required a quiet space to emerge. Even those who stood against you had a role in your shaping. Each person who moved away without their own awareness helped ready your spirit. I permitted those experiences to define your inner core, to strengthen your purpose, and to maintain a gentle spirit within you. You did not understand I was preparing you, my child, because there was no obvious plan, only difficult paths. What once felt meaningless now feeds your deepest resilience. You discovered how to persevere. You found joy in quiet service. You called to me even when hope seemed distant. You learned to distinguish true bonds from fleeting ones. This insight, though it asked much of you, is now beyond measure. You did not pick the simple way. You traveled a unique road, and such journeys are not quick. They reach deep, often unnoticed by the world. The world desires instant results. I cherish a spirit that dedicates itself to me. And you surrendered yourself to me, my precious one, even when you did not completely understand the purpose. Some nights you felt sure you had missed my leading. Moments you doubted your own decisions. Times your inner certainty faltered. Yet through all of it, a solid core took shape inside you. A quiet knowing emerged, a deep conviction that says, though others may not fully see me, I remain steadfast in who I am at my core. This is why you no longer retreat as you once did, my child. Why your responses are changed now. Why your eyes hold a calm depth. It is not that life made you rigid, but that my presence sharpened your understanding. You have lived enough to distinguish truth from falsehood, and that makes you strong against any shadow. Your path has been this: hidden for a time, then brought into plain view, shaped where no one watched. That is the essence of your life's journey, a phase of insight, a season for cultivating inner power, a duration of secure keeping, not abandoned, but meticulously nurtured. You are not becoming someone different, but rather the one I have made visible, my beloved. The one I strengthened through hardship, the one shown capable through tests. You did not reach this point by feigning preparedness. You arrived by walking through the journey. You met circumstances that would have broken many others. Now that the power within you is clear, this coming time will not be about forcing results, but simply occupying the space meant for you. You will not need to justify who you are, my child. Your deeds will declare your truth. Your very being will communicate it. Your words will resonate not from volume, but from their deep truth. You carry more than simple information. You hold a deep meaning, a meaning that needs no outward validation to be powerful, an importance that changes the very air when you appear. You are prepared, my precious one. Not because you feel completely ready, but because I say it is so. And I would not call you to this moment if I had not already placed within you all that is needed. The hard times you faced proved this. Your ability to keep going was the undeniable sign. You faced evaluations known only to me, and I observed every single one. Now, what was hidden is being unveiled. The one I kept from public sight is now stepping forward. And when others inquire about your beginning, my child, you will simply smile, for they cannot comprehend the depth of what you have acquired. But I understand. And now, this time has come. There are seasons in your life when my focus is most intense, when I am not simply watching from a distance, but looking closely at the path you are about to walk. You are in such a season now, my cherished one. My gaze is upon you, not to critique or fault, but with a clear intention. This is my current perspective upon you. You have been waiting, wondering when your appointed time would arrive, not for outward display, but to freely live out your true design, my beloved one. And now, my direct gaze rests upon your life, a presence you can feel. You sense it, don't you? That deep awareness, that pull towards me. It is not just a vague unsettledness, my child. It is the inner certainty that you are being recognized for a unique divine purpose. You are not being watched without purpose. You are being observed because of the path you will walk. Your actions now carry weight that will reach beyond your own experience. That inner certainty you feel, that this is the time, is not a fleeting thought. It is your clear understanding of the work I have set before you. There is a reason you have felt more open lately. Your feelings are more accessible, your senses sharper, your rest perhaps less deep. This is because your inner being knows my presence is no longer far off, my child. It is close.